It is wonderful to be back with you.
今仔日真欢喜，各人倒来活水教会。
How refreshing it is to see you, meet with you, share the faith with you.
是何等的欢喜，咱看到你的面，来和恁大家做伙分享耶稣基督的信仰。
I am so proud of all the fly students that have graduated, and I'm so proud to see how well they're doing.
我真欢喜啊，真骄傲，这 fly 这过去毕业的学生，以及甲因的所有的表现。
I'm happy how vibrant and hungry the new fly students are.
而且伫过去这个礼拜，我咧上课看见 fly 新的學生是何等的脚步，何等的熱情追求上帝。
It's really wonderful to be with you.
是真正真歡喜，今仔日會當和咱大家三個做伙。
Okay, I want to ask you a question.
我要問咱大家一個問題。
Did you ever, in your life as a Christian man or woman, did you ever doubt?
我要問咱大家一個問題，是講恁從信耶穌基督以後，頂頭生以後，恁喺恁的生命內底，敢有任何的猶豫、懷疑？
Did you ever have a time where you were actually questioning yourself whether what you believe is actually true?
就是講恁的懷疑、猶豫，恁有感覺猶豫講你所信的，敢真正是真理？
Do you think that a pastor can actually doubt whether what he believes is true?
我甚至唔是講信徒爾，你想牧師，敢有可能去懷疑伊所講的是真理？
Okay, let's take a survey. Who thinks pastor is always a man of faith and power?
咱來做一個舉手，你感覺牧師的講道攏是永遠攏是真理？去大開咱來請舉手。
I mean, we're not talking about Pastor Matt, we're talking about me.
目前一個舉手，夠有無？夠人舉手無？哦，兩個用啊，兩個感謝主，兩個聽我的姊妹。
Okay, so who do you think actually, do you think a pastor can actually have seasons of doubt?
我想恁敢捌想過講牧師敢有可能伫個生命軌跡內底有猶豫佇咧？
Well, the very pastor who ordained me actually said that he will never ordain me unless I can tell him that I had at least one serious faith struggle in my life.
我按你的牧師我講，我無直到看到你伫你的生命中間，伫你的信仰的路站內底有一個掙扎，有一個猶豫的時陣，以前我若無看到，我袂甲你按立。
There is occasional times where I question myself, do I actually believe the truth?
有當時我會問我家己，我敢真正有相信我所講的真理？
So far, I've always come back with a faith more strong and more robust than before.
每一屆我有這款的猶豫的以後，我會擱再倒來到你主的面頭前以後，我發現到我的信心更加堅強啲咧。
Not because I'm going to close my eyes, I'm going to say I don't want to hear anything. I'm just going to believe this one thing.
我唔是講甲我目睭閉咧，安尼也是無看別人講啊，我哋敢要信，敢要信這點。
But even in seasons of question and doubt, I'm going to seek God. I'm going to see what evidence is there that what I believe is actually true.
所以當我哋猶豫，而且咧懷疑的時陣，我要更加腳步，更加追求，要來看聖經所講的到底是什麼真理。
What do you do in time and seasons of doubt?
所以你的生命中間，你的軌跡內底有懷疑的時陣，要安怎？
There is not one solution for every situation and not one solution for every situation of yours.
所以無人會當講你每一個情形攏用同款的解決的問題，因為每一個軌跡、每一個問題攏無同款。
There is not one pill for everything.
意思係講，唔是一粒藥丸會當解決所有的病症。
One of my family members, when I was sick once, gave me a pill
有一屆我艱苦的時陣，有人摕一粒藥我食，
and said, "Take this. This is good for anything."
伊甲我講，你食這粒攏有效，這粒什麼貨攏有效，
Works against any sickness.
意思講任何的病攏有路用。
And she said, "The doctor gave me this medicine when I had a sore foot."
所以當我的腳咧疼的時候，醫生給我一粒一粒藥啊。
And when I had a lung infection.
當我的肺有發炎的時，
Both times the same medicine.
啊，同款发现着讲骹咧疼的药啊，含药去发炎的药啊，竟然是同款。
works for everything.
意思讲，这粒药啊，哇，逐项拢会用着。
I looked at it, it was ibuprofen, it's a painkiller.
啊，发现我到尾甲发现着这粒药啊，就是止痛药尔。
I said, there is no such thing as one medicine for everything.
所以无迄种会当一项药啊，会当解决所有的问题。
Yeah, there is specific medicine, there's specific help for specific seasons of crisis.
所以伫咱的信仰的挣扎的道路的中间，你每一个阶段有无同款的问题，有无同款的解决的方法。
And when we doubt, sometimes we come into a moment of worship where we lift up our hands and suddenly the faith is renewed because we feel the presence of the
所
Lord.
以当咱咧敬拜，学到上帝时，咱举起咱的手咧敬拜的时阵，圣神来更新咱，互咱的信心个加添。
Or we read the Word of God and we taste some of the reality of the beauty of Jesus and we go like, yes, you are true.
啊，是讲咱咧读圣经的时，咱咧灵修的时，咱读着上帝的话，咱讲啊，主啊，你的美丽是何等的真实，是何等的
And
水。
sometimes it is important that we examine the historical reality of our faith.
所以有当时会当通过伊来检验咱的信仰的真实。
The good thing about Christianity is that it's not a made-up religion.
所以咱的基督的信仰的一个水的代志，唔是被创造出来变做是一个宗教尔。
It's not like that somebody sat underneath a bush and 20 years later comes out and says, okay, here's all my wisdom I have for you.
啊，唔是讲你就亲像讲来到你一个宗教的内底，几当后了后，你讲啊，这所有的宗教的智慧拢伫遮。
It's not like somebody sat in the cave and then he comes out and goes, okay, here, this is what God said.
啊，你也是讲有人讲有一个山洞走出来，甲你讲上帝安怎讲？
But the Christian faith is based on historical reality, on events that really happened.
所以咱的基督的信仰是完完全全建立伫过去历史内底真正发生的事实，过去发生的代志的人物。
And the thinking person and the historian can look at these facts and say, is this real or are there alternative explanations for that?
所以你这过去这几千档的内底，你这历史的内底，历史家啊是哲学家，因为去看上帝的话来决定讲到底这圣经咧讲的话是真实还是
Of
不
course,
是？
some of the historical realities is the eyewitness report of people saying the eyewitness they saw Jesus resurrected and they touched him.
所以，比如讲，你过去的历史的内底，真正有人亲眼去看到、亲眼去见证。比如讲，耶稣基督为死中搁活起来，唔是一个理论，是乃是亲眼眼看到死人搁活。
In Acts chapter 3, Peter preaches and says, you killed the Prince of Life, but God raised him from the dead. We are eyewitnesses.
比如讲，你使徒行传的第3章的内底讲，甲对这个法利赛人讲，恁杀死这个耶稣基督。 但是上帝大开来，互因死中搁活，阮亲眼看到。
And then you can look at it and go like, how trustworthy is it that there are actually eyewitness evidence of the resurrection?
所以你的第二个问题，你可能会问讲，啊，这个人的亲眼看到的见证，到底是多么真实、偌真？
Perhaps there are alternative explanation for what happened.
可能是不是有其他的原因会解释的原因？
Perhaps there was a mass hallucination of the disciples.
啊，是不是这耶稣的门徒，你思想的内底有幻想症？
So they were so grieved and they didn't sleep for 3 days that sort of they all imagined, oh, he's raised.
所以是不是耶稣死3天的中间，因极度的悲伤、真艰苦，所以因的思想没有很正常。
Well, you know what? There is such a thing as mass hallucination.
无毋对，确实人会有这种幻想症伫咧。
But
但是
when a big group of people hallucinates, they usually take drugs and they go disco and dance and don't sleep for a long time.
所以，譬如讲，人有可能会得到幻想症，但是若要与一大群人、一大群人都同样有幻想症，除非食毒品，啊是伫 disco 跳舞，安尼以外。
Yeah, yes, exactly. Can you do that again? He's been there. He's been there. But you know what psychologists say?
你敢知影这讲这叫做起笑？
There is no such thing, never happened, never in the whole history of life, of coordinated mass hallucination.
意思是讲，历史内底从来没发生过的，是讲一大群人同时得到幻想症。
Like, yes, 20 people hallucinate.
但是你这圣经内底咱看到有20个人做伙有这款的幻想
Like,
症，
one thinks he's the president of China,
有一届就是讲你中国，
the next think he's a rabbit.
有一届是你喂，
A rabbit.
啊，一届就是你迄个 rabbit，
Rabbit or dog or horse or whatever.
rabbit 就是兔啊。
Yes. And the next person think he's some famous army general.
啊，有
famous
当
army
时啊，
general.
看来讲伊身像是一个将军，
But in a mass hallucination, it's never that people all say the same wrong stuff.
但是这大群有幻想症的人，竟然所讲的代志的答案拢是同款的。
So mass hallucination would be even a greater miracle to believe in than the resurrection.
所以用另外一个角度来讲，用一个医学角度来讲，如果有几百个人有同样的幻想症，而且讲出来答案拢是同款，这款的支持的证据比不是正常的人，比正常人更加重要。
Another explanation could be that the disciples purposefully want to deceive humanity.
啊，是咱讲一个讲耶稣的门徒是不是刻意要欺骗世间人？
You know, they got all together and they said, you know what, we know that he hasn't been raised. Let's make up a lie.
比如讲，这10几个门徒因组织起来讲，耶稣无真正搁活起来，但是咱来讲一个白贼话，互全世间人拢会相信伊搁活起来。
But you know what?
但是你敢知？
When does a person lie?
当一个人讲白贼，
Always when he thinks he gets a personal or when he has a personal advantage than speaking the truth.
因为一个人讲白贼，拢是因为伊想要为这个中间来得到一个好处。
Nobody ever lied thinking that after I lied, I will be worse off than before.
无一个人有拍算讲，我讲白贼了后，我所拄到的光景，也是得到的对待，会比即马还未讲以前会搁较歹，无人要安尼做。
You lie because you get an advantage from not saying the
因为
truth.
一个人讲白贼，拢是为着要得到利益，无论是财务啊，是任何的原因，拢是要为着家己。
Well, what advantage should the disciples have from lying that Jesus is not raised?
所以
Or
咱
from
若来
that
想，
Jesus raised.
耶稣基督的门徒到底会得到什么利益？伊向世间人讲白贼，讲耶稣实在无影过我，有得到什么利益？
None whatsoever.
我甲恁讲，找无任何一个答案，这个门徒会当得到任何的利益。
Persecution, troubles, and pain on every side, they open their mouth and say Jesus is raised.
当因讲这个主耶稣基督真正对世中各话，因所得到的对待就是迫害、杀害、丧失因的一切的名声，无任何的利益。
With that much disadvantage every single day of your life, you expect at least one guy to say, you know what, this was just a made-up story. Let's, speak the truth and get out of the mess.
所以一个讲白贼的人，伊无法度得到任何利益。而伊的一世人，每一天每一日，伊拢咧讲同款的白贼，伊无得到利益。
But we have on the face and the threat of death, people standing up and says, we cannot do any other except to witness that this man has really been raised. I have seen him.
但是这个门徒，因为着见证这个事实，因甘愿丧失因的性命，甘愿丧失因的一切的财产，为着要来见证，因讲我亲眼看到这个主耶稣为死中搁活起来。
And then there are many other good indications that Jesus truly has been raised from the dead from many indications from scriptures.
而且伫圣经的内底有证明真正的所在，耶稣真正对死中搁活起来。
We have even the doubters, even people who did not want to believe, come to the faith.
甚至有的人真正极度的无相信，但是当因经验到这个死中搁活，嘛是信耶稣。
James, the brother of Jesus, is very cynical about his half-brother.
这个雅各书的这个作者雅各，耶稣基督的一个兄弟呢， 伊是一个非常批判性、一个怀疑心真强的人。
In John chapter 7, he says to Jesus, "You the Messiah, I can only laugh. Well, if you're the Messiah, go up and show it."
约翰福音第3章，咱看见这个雅各讲啊，讲你若是弥赛亚，你去证明吧，哈哈哈！我敢会当甲你踢笑尔。
Well, then this thing would happen. Paul, the Apostle Paul reports it.
然后保罗先生有甲记录落来。
In 1 Corinthians 15, verse 7,
你哥林多前书15章第7节有甲记录落来。
he says, "Then the Lord appeared to James."
圣经哥林多前书15章第7节，保罗先生甲记载落来，讲耶稣对死后各活了后，嘛有去证明去互雅各看。
And 20 years later, that James guy is the leader of the Jerusalem church.
你这个20当后，当伊信耶稣，看到耶稣了后，20当后伊正做耶路撒冷教会的领袖。
Somebody explain to me how that happened.
恁有人会当去证明，到底一个这样啊批判性、怀疑心的人，先啊20当后会当正做教会的领袖？你跟我讲是啥物原因？
The Apostle Paul, well stationed in life, respected man among the Pharisaic circle.
保罗先生是一个伫法利赛人因的族群的内底，是一个足受尊重的律比老师，
An enemy of the Christian faith,
是一个对基督教来讲是一个对敌，是一个敌人。
imprisoning people, persecuting people, killing people.
伊是一个专门咧掠基督徒来掠加罗杀害基督徒的一个法利赛人。保罗
Within one moment, he's persecuting Christ. The next day, he suddenly preaches that he's been raised.
这个保罗为起头迫害基督徒、迫害耶稣基督的人，伫一暝中间变做是咧传讲耶稣基督的人。
Somebody explain to me how that happened.
恁这中间台湾人拢真巧，我解说，较有可能即款的代志发生。
I mean, give me some other explanation.
恁甲我讲有啥物可能的理由，这个人会安尼会改变？
Actually, the easiest explanation, everything else is more difficult to believe.
我想其他真济的解说真困难，有一个上简单的解说方式。
That the risen Jesus actually and truly encountered him on the road to Damascus and says, "Hi, friend, here I am alive."
我讲上直接的就是保罗先生要去到大马士革路顶的时阵，亲眼和主耶稣对话。 地甲互一个迫害耶稣的人，变做是一个传耶稣的人。
Okay, so this was all the introduction.
这就是我今仔日的序言。
Now we actually come to the biblical text of
今摆来
today.
今摆来要进入伫讲道的内底。
Okay, please look with me to a chapter of Mark,
所以咱来进入马可福音
Mark 11, and we read the text where Jesus makes a mess out of the temple. And please read it in Taiwanese or Chinese.
12。
11. Mark 11. 12.
11章12节到23节，找着我来读。隔日，因对伯大尼出来，耶稣要远看见一丛无花果树有叶，就去看。伫顶面有所得着无？已经到，竟然无所得着，只有叶啊尔尔。因为毋是无花果的时阵，就对迄丛树讲。 打了后，永远无人食到你的果子。伊的学生也听到。因到圣殿耶路撒冷，耶稣入圣殿，就赶出殿内买卖的人，引导换钱的人的刀啊，甲卖钱啊的人的椅，煞无准人带器具对圣殿经过。佮假使因讲。 敢无记载讲，我的厝要称作万邦基督的厝吗？若是恁互伊正做插手，这时头甲经学书听叫，就看通怎样来消灭伊，因为惊伊是众人拢奇怪伊的教示。兴奋耶稣就出声去，早起时，因对遐个经过，就看见迄丛无花果树根拢孤单，彼得会记节。 就甲伊讲，列比，你看，你所救助的无花果树已经打去。耶稣应伊讲，恁着信上帝。我实在甲恁讲，恁若甲即个山讲刷去，伊就要投入海里。心内无犹豫，独信伊所讲的，会的确正，就要甲伊正。
Okay, how does that story actually help you in season of doubt?
所以，这个今仔所读的经节，要安怎来帮助咱活水教的兄弟姊妹？你信仰的内底有怀疑，要安怎？
That's a strange story.
这是一个真奇怪的故事，
Okay, let me explain to you.
我要来甲您解说。
First of all, what happens? Jesus is on the way to Jerusalem.
这个故事内底，耶稣要去到耶路撒冷，
Just before he has presented himself as the king coming to Jerusalem, riding on the donkey in
当伊
Jerusalem.
坐着驴啊，进入到阳光进入耶路撒冷城，伊宣告伊就是这位弥赛亚。
And now he is visiting the temple.
即马伊咧探访圣殿。
And if you noticed, there is a story about the fig tree in front of the temple story and after the temple story.
所以你会咱看到这个洁净圣殿这个故事的头前有无花果树的故事，结晶了后，佫有无花果树的故事。
That is there on purpose.
这个所在，马可福音的作者把这经常安尼藏，是有特别的目的。
Mark could have just said, well, on the way to Jerusalem, Jesus cursed the fig tree and then it died. And then he finished that story and then he goes over to the next story.
所以作者也让真简单讲，耶稣要去入耶路撒冷城，捌到以后看到树啊无人食，就甲咒诅，啊耶稣就继续行。
But
安尼尔
he splits the fig tree story into two.
但是伊甲无花果树这个故事分做两个部分。
And when you read the fig tree story, you go like Jesus cursed the fig tree story, and then the story ends and he starts a new story and you go, wait, Mark, wait. Finish the story, please.
伊咱就看到这个故事分做两个部分，咱当时是不是有人会想讲啊？等下，马可，你就甲这个故事，甲用做一个故事，啊，一个故事就甲结束，安尼就好。
I mean, please don't give me half a story and then continue with a new one.
莫甲我讲一半了后，然后佮后边佮一个新的出来。
But Mark says, wait a second, I have a plan.
马可伊会讲等下，我安尼写是有原因的，
It belongs all together.
因为这个故事挂结晶性的是拢做一个故
And
事
then。comes the story about the temple, and then comes the fig tree back again.
这三个部分拢是一个故事。
And the way this works, this is Mark's way of doing something like a book with two covers.
就亲像这个故事，亲像一本册内底两个部分。
There's two of the same things in the front and at the end, and then the content is in the middle.
就亲像头前的封面甲后边的封面，所有的内容拢伫内底。
So when you get a big book like this, you go look at the front, you look at the back, and then you know what's inside.
你会让为看头前，佮看后边，啊，你就让知影内底是要讲啥。
So this is a commentary on Matthew.
这本册就是马太福音的这个祈祷本，
Says so in the front,
头前写呢，
says so in the back,
后边安尼写。
and when I open it,
等我拍开，
surprise, it's not the cookbook.
我拍开了，我发现就讲，唔是咧教你安怎煮菜。
It's a commentary about Matthew.
是咧，这本册是咧教是你关系马太福音的代志。
So the same way works, this works the same way works the story with the fig tree in the temple.
所以，同款这个故事头前甲后边，重点是为着解释中这个部分。
What Jesus does with the temple is already explained by the cover, by the story of the fig tree.
因为通过头前甲后边，就是要来清清楚楚解说耶稣洁净圣殿的到底的理由是
When
啥。
Jesus curses the fig tree, he pronounces deadly judgment on the fig tree.
当耶稣头前这个部分救助无花果树的时阵，伊就是宣告这张树啊一切的结果。
He destroys the tree.
伊真正各救助毁灭这张无花果树。
In the second part, it says the tree withered up until the root.
啊，第二个部分讲到这张无花果树，不单单是死尔，是死到树根甲上深的所在拢死去。
You know what? Do you think you're going to rescue a tree, you're going to plant it again in some garden or whatever, when you know even the roots are dry?
你想看嘛？这张树啊，无花果树，毋是顶面死孤单尔，连树根啊拢孤单去啊！你想到有法度，互这张树啊，佮活起来？
No, if you have a tree where the roots are dry, this is over. This is finished.
所以你若有咧种树啊、种花啊，你就知当树根完全打起时，这张树啊是结束啊，完全无唔忙啊。
So what Jesus does in the temple, he does not cleanse the temple. He doesn't go, I want to make it more beautiful. I want to, make it the way it's supposed to be.
所以耶稣咧洁净圣殿这个故事，耶稣毋是讲要重新整顿一个净圣殿，要有较有秩序的，要有较好势。
But when he throws everything up and down in the temple, he actually physically makes a demonstration that he is going to destroy the temple.
所以 通过救做无花果树甲后壁的这个部分，伊就是要甲咱讲照启示讲，伊要互圣殿要全部毁灭这个圣殿。
We see that also because Jesus explains by what he's doing by quoting Jeremiah 7 verse 11.
所以耶稣咧讲这句话是通过伊咧讲耶利米书的第7章11节的故事。
Saying, you made this temple a den of robbers.
伊讲伫耶利米第7章的所在讲，你互这个殿正做是贼收。
So, but look what happens to the den of robbers.
但是你来看贼收先做啥物货？
In Jeremiah,
你来看耶利米书。
God says, I've seen it's a den of robbers. I'm going to destroy the den of robbers the same way I've destroyed Shiloh some years ago.
所以不是咧，耶利米书第7章的所在，伊讲我看恁这个所在，互变做贼收，我要毁灭恁。这个圣殿亲像我毁灭示罗一个城市同款。
You know, when you have a den of robbers, when you have like a cave where a couple of robbers are hiding,
所以你咱这个贼收就亲像你安尼想着讲，一个山洞内底味的人，这个人拢是贼啊，无就是强盗。
you don't go in there and go like, oh, this cave needs some fresh paint. You robber guys, you have to make it a little bit more beautiful. You know, put some flowers in here, make it nice.
所以咱入去到一个贼收的内底，就是讲这个山洞内底，你袂讲啊，伊这个山洞内底灯油插一个啦，恁这个贼啊穿较斯文一个啊。
If you have a cave with robbers, you're going to go inside, you're going to destroy everything that's in there, and then you're destroying the cave so that the robbers won't be able to go
所
back.
以你若是要来消灭一个贼收，你就入去消灭这一切，这袂搁当互贼啊继续强盗继续带入伫这贼收的内底。
We also see that Jesus symbolizes the destruction of the temple.
所以耶稣伫这洁净的圣殿，嘛是咧启示将来70当主后70当的圣殿被罗
Because
马人消
in
灭。
verse 22, when the disciples are astonished and go like, Jesus, what did you just do?
你主后22年的时阵，这门徒讲：哦，耶稣，你伫讲啥物
He？ says, if you have faith, you can say to this mountain, be lifted up and be thrown into the sea.
耶稣对伊的门徒讲：你若有信心，你会当互这个山，你叫伊山起来，牵落去大海。
The text actually says this mountain. It doesn't say if you have any mountain that you don't like, move a little bit. It says this one, this one, this one.
圣经的原文唔是讲啊，你若倒一粒山啊，你干那山、大干山无介意。伊讲唔是这粒山，特别指这粒山。
And there's only one mountain in the area where Jesus is standing and pointing to. It is the mountain where the temple is located on top of it.
哎呀，所以你讲这话的时阵，你遐个所在唯一的一粒山，就是圣殿徛起的圣殿山尔。
And throwing it into the sea means I'm going to destroy it.
牵落去大海，耶稣的意思就是讲，我要来消灭这粒山。
I mean, what do you think happens when you throw something into the ocean?
你甲想看，你甲一物件牵落去大海是啥物意思？
It's gone.
意思就是无去啊。
So, what Jesus does with the temple, he doesn't clean it, doesn't make it nice, no new flowers.
所以耶稣的洁净圣殿，唔是要整顿圣殿，要讲啊圣殿爱好较好势、较有秩序的。
He goes in there and says, I've seen the corruption of this place.
伊讲我入去到圣殿，看着圣殿内底的腐败，
I'm not going to reform it.
圣殿腐败，我唔是要伫遮做改革尔。
I will destroy it.
耶稣讲，我要来毁灭、消灭这个圣殿。
And I go, well, thank you very much, but how does that help me with my life in Taiwan?
你即马听听讲，这个翻译真好，但是到底这对我的信仰的要义有啥物帮助？
I'll show you how it helps you.
我要来甲恁讲，要安怎会当帮助你？
Please show us the picture of Jerusalem.
来，互咱看一个耶路撒冷的相片。
And please, you tell me, where is the temple?
你会让我看到，只会让指出你敢知圣殿本来是伫倒位无？
Where is it?
伫倒位？
No? It's nowhere to be seen.
圣殿敢看有？
It's gone.
圣殿已经无伫遐，
There is no temple.
已经无圣殿伫遐。
The Muslims built their little thing over on top of it.
回教伫圣殿山中间起一个清真寺，
But the temple is gone. There's nothing left over.
但是这个圣殿山顶面已经无圣殿啦。
Only some walls that they previously put up to stabilize the mountain, but the temple itself is gone, gone, gone.
除了这个四周围的墙啊，搁伫咧尔，村的山顶面的本来的圣殿已经完全拢无去啊，
For almost 2,000 years.
几乎2000年来，
It's 1,949 years to be exact.
事实上讲的是1949年。
You can go to Jerusalem
1949年以前，
and ask yourself, where is the temple?
你会当去看到圣殿，但自从主后70年以后到今，你会当去看到圣殿无？找无？
What happened with it?
圣殿走去倒？
I mean, why in the world is it not there anymore?
啥啦？圣殿无伫圣殿山啊！
And especially you have to see it from a Jewish perspective.
而且咱要看这个经济时，咱为犹太人的眼光来看，
God has always been very protective of his dwelling place.
因为上帝非常伫这几千代非常保护伊家己徛起的所在。
Some students asked me last week in the fly class, why is God so harsh in punishing somebody who wants to stop the ark from falling down? They carried the ark of the covenant and fell down and then they held
伊
it.
讲有一个顶礼拜有一个 fly 学生我问讲，咱的上帝较会遮尔歹哈？有人咧扛约柜，啊约柜小可要起了，有人去扶约柜，这个人就安那被上帝随甲抬死。
It seems a little over angry to me.
这个上帝看起来有小可有圣地伫咧。
Well, God is protecting his holy place of presence, of dwelling where he is. It says this is something special and you dare not misuse it.
所以咱为这个经济，咱会当去看去上帝对保护伊的同在，阳光的同在是一个足要紧的代志。
Well, the temple was actually destroyed one time before.
啊，圣殿伫以前已经被消灭过一届。
In 586 BC.
伫主前586年的时阵，圣殿就放弃啊。
But only after prophet after prophet after prophet comes and says it's going to be destroyed, it's going to be destroyed, it's going to be destroyed.
但是是先知足济的先知一直讲会被消灭，会被消灭，会被消灭。
I mean, we have so many prophets in the Old Testament who are prophesying the destruction of the temple. You go like, oh man, this must... I mean, yes, I get it.
当足济的旧约的先知讲圣殿会被消灭，会被毁灭，大家一定讲啊，我了解，我知
But
影。
even with the destruction, God also says in the prophets, I will destroy it, but I will rebuild it. I will destroy
但是
it,
甚
but
至
I
伫
will
旧约的
rebuild
内
it.
底，旧约的先知书内底有讲，我会毁灭我的殿，总是我会搁一届甲伊起起来。
And then he rebuilds it.
啊，真正圣殿第二个圣殿有搁起起来。
In 516, we have a new BC, we have a new temple.
然後你主後560年，咱有一個新的聖殿，
Lasts for 600 years.
結果這個聖殿維持600年久。
And then suddenly 70 AD, without any notice, no prophet saying anything, just suddenly the temple is destroyed again.
然後你主後70年，無任何的先知，你過去的600年講，這個聖殿不會再維持，會毀滅，無人講。啊，但是主後70年，這個聖殿突然就被消滅了。
No prophet saying anything or giving any reasons why it should be.
無任何一個先知，舊約的先知、新約的先知講過這項代志。
Well, excuse me, one prophet.
啊，這個有一個先知安尼講，
His name is Jesus Christ.
伊的名叫做耶穌基督。
And he said, I am the ruling king, and as the ruling king, I will use my power and destroy this place.
伊講我是一個王，我要來消滅這個殿。
He destroyed it because it had become an idol instead of an access point to God.
伊消滅這個殿的原因，是因為這個殿變做是拜偶像的所在。
He took it away because what the temple had symbolized is fully to be found in him and him alone.
所以，因為聖殿本來存在的原因是只是獨獨為着耶和華上帝獨獨爾，但是這個殿已經是變做唔是安尼啊。
Access to God, forgiveness of sin, the presence of God.
聖殿就是一個罪得的赦免，陽光上帝充滿的所在爾。
Is not found in any earthly temple and earthly any structure anymore. It's found in the person of the Son of God, Jesus Christ.
因為聖殿本來就是獨獨為着上帝，上帝的囝爾。
He is the hope of Israel, and he is the hope of all the nations, as Paul in Acts 28 preaches.
伊就是全人類的盼望，伊就是猶太人的盼望。
And so just imagine what a favor, in one sense, Jesus has done for our faith in removing the temple.
所以咱用安尼来想，耶稣为着咱的信仰的关系，将这个圣殿刷走。
Because just imagine the temple would still be standing.
你也想看嘛，今仔日这个圣殿呐，抑搁徛伫圣殿山。
Just imagine this beautiful, impressive building still there.
你也想嘛，今仔日以色列耶路撒冷的这个圣殿山仍然徛着一个非常水的圣殿。
Just imagine the priests are still there sacrificing, the Israelite people still worshiping.
你会当去想看嘛，如果这个圣殿搁徛掉，内底搁有祭司咧献祭，搁有真济犹太人伫遐咧献祭。
It would be a little harder for us to believe.
今仔日对咱来讲真困难相信。
Because we would go like, well, maybe I should worship there because this is the God of the Old Testament. Maybe I should go over there.
因为对咱人来基督徒来讲，可能我是不是爱去搬去耶路撒冷，爱伫迄个所在敬拜这个旧约讲的这个上帝。
But Jesus said, I will take you every alternative
耶稣讲，我要将你所有的选择提走，
to show you I am the meeting point with God.
然后互你知影，我就是你会当真正拄着上帝的管道。
If you're ever in a place of doubt,
如果你的信仰的道路中间有任何的犹豫，
just take your computer, put in Jerusalem temple in there.
你就把电脑给拍开，你给拍耶路撒冷圣殿就照出来。
And for 1,949 years, whatever you see proclaims loudly that Jesus is the ruling king.
最主后70当以后，咱就会当去真正去宣告，耶稣基督这是咱的真正，咱见着上帝的圣殿。
Because you also have it from the point, the temple system with everything around it was the oppressive, strong, mighty system of the first century.
因为你第一个世纪的时阵，圣殿搁存在的时阵，圣殿的制度代表着真正去阻挡人认捌上帝的制度。
There was no worldwide Christianity in the first century.
你第一世纪的时阵，无这个真正的基督教会。
It was just this preacher from the north and 12 people following him.
就刚有一个为北部来的列比，甲12个平凡的人咧跟随伊，安尼
And
尔。
strong religious and economic leadership centered in the Jerusalem temple.
啊，所有的犹太人，因的经济、因的政治，一切的中心就是伫耶路撒冷。
Having all the power to stamp out the early stages of Christianity.
所以当讲看去讲，所有的这一切，拢是伫耶路撒冷，伫圣殿。
I mean, why do all the disciples leave and flee? And Mark, in the book of Mark, he flees naked, but doesn't want to be caught by the temple police.
啥啦？耶稣的这个门徒，你突然之间本来的段，全部拢逃闪，拢走去。
Because there is this big oppressive system intent of stamping out that false religion of Christianity.
因为你迄个时阵，这个政府、这个整个宗教的制度所带来的这个门徒的心中是何等大的迫害。
And Jesus says, don't you worry.
耶稣对因讲：免烦恼，
I will take my great power as ruling king,
我要用一个君王的气力，
and I will remove every oppressive system that hinders the kingdom of God.
我要将一切阻挡上帝国的制度，要将阻挡上帝国的价值观刷走。
And 70 years later, that place is gone.
70当主后70当，整个圣殿就完全无去。
And it's provided a huge crisis for the Jewish community.
对犹太人来讲，产生一个真大的危机。
Now, we love the Jewish people.
咱真听犹太人、以色
We're
列
not going
人。
to gloat over it. We're not going to go like, ha, your temple is gone. We're not going to do
咱
that.
无要离徛伫边啊，你啊笑讲啊，恁无圣殿啊，无殿啊，敬拜上帝啊。
But we will, with love and humility, invite them and say, have you ever considered that there is a reason why the temple is not there?
所以咱会当讲，为什么？敢有真正一个原因，是让圣殿今仔日无去？
The reason is that your Messiah has come and he rules.
因为就是咱的弥赛亚来啊，犹太人的弥赛亚来啊，伊真正伫地面上掌权。
I'll leave you going home now. If you have ever seasons of doubt,
所以这个所在，我用安尼讲， 如果伫恁的信仰的道路中间，无论是什么原因，经济、身体艰苦、学业、家庭、婚姻，一切有任何对信仰产生怀疑，
Look at the historical evidence that Jesus is the ruling king.
你只要回到一个历史上的事实，就是这位耶稣死，佮活起来。
There's much more to it. This was just a tiny little sliver I was sharing today.
今仔日我甲含咱讲一丝啦，尔。
You will find good evidence. God has left a footprint. Jesus has left historical footprints that he is real.
因为耶稣基督，伊真正留真济的证据，伊留伊的脚迹伫咱的中间。
You know when we start doubting that our faith is real?
当咱咧怀疑讲我所信的，我信仰是真的吗？
When things are not going the way we want it to go.
当咱感觉讲代志的发生无亲像咱所想要爱的。
You know, I mean, when everything's going well, everybody is happy and believing gladly.
啊，当你一切拢顺利，一切拢好势，拢安尼的时阵，
But the moment the bank account statement comes,
但是当咱的银行的口座的数字愈来愈低时，
the moment the notice from the doctor comes,
当咱去看到含医生见面、医生互咱的报告的时，
that's when the trouble starts.
迄个时阵，咱的信仰就产生危机啊！
My faith crisis was the day, or not the day, the month, the many months, that the girl I loved was not convinced by God that she should marry me.
我人生的上大的危机就是，当一个我知影是应该嫁我的人，伊无法度被上帝来说服讲，伊应该爱嫁我。
I mean, was I praying hard? God, show her, tell her, I mean, give her a dream. I'm the man of her life.
我甲祈祷，甲上帝讲，上帝啊，讲照伊启示伊，我是伊的人生的愿望。
She is rebellious.
啊，这个姊妹实在是真背逆，无要听上帝的话，嫁我。
And she has stayed rebellious.
啊，伊继续伫背逆的内底。
At some point, I had to realize the way I think the Christian faith works doesn't work.
所以我今仔要甲咱讲，就是咱传统的对基督的信仰的想法无效啦，
Reality adjustment.
无气力啦。
And I came to the place of bowing down and said, Jesus, I know this is a big disappointment in my life.
咱唯一的会当做，就是咱跪伫上帝面头前讲，上帝啊，我知影是你咧掌权，
But you still reign.
无论我会真失望，但是伫我的失望的中
And,
间，你仍然咧
and
掌
I'm still
权。
going to worship you.
啊，我要继续伫失望的中间来敬拜你，服
There's
侍你。
enough evidence that I cannot deny that you are a mighty king.
因为你圣经的内底，你这人的见证的内底，无法度去否认，伊就是迄位死中个国我的君王。
I will show you two last pictures.
我要互恁看最后两张相片。
This is Germany.
这是德国航空公司，德国。
You can't really see on the picture, but it's actually, this is like at maybe about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
啊，可能看无啥会出来，但是这是下晡2点的时，
The clouds are real heavy and it's real dark.
就是伊个云真高低的，所以看袂介清楚。
We haven't seen the sun for about 6 weeks.
我已经6礼拜无看到日头啊。
We had some South African girl come and visit us, stay with us.
啊，然后伫迄个时阵，有一个南非的查囡仔来到德国来找我。
She called her mom and said, Mom, I've been here a week and I haven't seen the sun.
伊敲电话互伊妈妈讲：妈妈，我来到德国已经足久啊！我来到德国也毋捌看到太阳，毋捌看到日头。
I said, You wimp, we have been here for 3 months and we haven't seen the sun.
我甲讲你这软脚的，我已经3个月无看到日头啊！你鬼你娘！
This is Germany in the winter.
这就是德国的寒人，冬天就是安尼。
You know what? You actually forget there is a sun.
有到一个时阵，你会真正袂记讲，真正德国是有日头无？
We call this weather, we call it the soup. Because it's like a soup.
哦，soup。
Yeah, like a soup. Yeah, like a soup. Yeah.
伊讲感觉就亲像德国的寒人，就亲像一碗汤安尼共款。
You live in this soup and you go like, this is going to continue forever. There is no more sun. It's sort of somehow vanished.
啊，你就亲像住伫这种德国的冬天，你就感觉讲，德国真的冬天会有太阳吗？
And then when I travel, I love it every single time. I go into the airplane to go and teach somewhere else.
然后我时常坐飞机去到别位咧教课教圣经。
And 60 seconds later, I see this picture.
60秒钟后，60秒后，60秒我看了另外这张相片。
I'm going, there's blue sky, there's the sun is still there.
我飞机坐60秒了，我伫天顶，我讲，真正有日头，日头真正存在，看到蓝色的天。
It's every single time. I love it.
我每一届坐飞机拢足欢喜。
But now, of course, by now I know it, but I'm sort of waiting. You're like, the sun is coming, and there it is, shining in its strength.
我虽然是伫无日头的德国的内底待已经足久啊，但是我知我若坐飞机飞起去，一定日头会伫遐。
This is sometimes our life.
咱的信仰生命就是安尼。
We can't see the sun. We can't see him working in our life.
因为伫咱的信仰的生命，伫咱的人生的道路，咱亲像乌云砍掉，咱感觉足久无看到望啊。
Doesn't mean he's not there.
但是袂代表讲咱这位救主无存在，
He is there all the time.
伊永远的存在。
And the time will come where the clouds are vanished and it's shining in full
有
strength.
一天，这个云一定会刷走，日头一定会照伫咱的身
In
上。
the meantime, we keep our eyes on the footprint that Jesus has left.
所以，咱唯一的即马的上主要的，无论咱的云即马偌高，日头无看，会记住耶稣留下这的证据。会卡只，互咱相信，伊真正是一位死中过活的
And
主
we。say, thank you for the evidence. My heart can rest assured you are the ruling king.
所以咱会当伫咱的心内讲，你真正是一位过活的君王，你真正是掌管一切宇宙万物的主宰。
Amen and amen.
Amen and amen.